there have been peace. There have been peace, even if abantu balayitukana bayitukana ate kudya kwine kuma group. Now, Lillian alete nomba omusalula pa social media okula salula important people. Important people in PF being undressed, disrespected. Okay, I laughed when I saw Lillian talking about Bamwamba, you stay in exile. I'm like, okay, Lillian, what the hell are you doing in London? Lillian, you have a court case Zambia. In fact, number you are even disrespecting my army commander. So you think Lillian, you already we know Lillian, you have a case Zambia kuiswira kashingani ba mudironga ni bana ndi bali aba muiswira case uyu ine mukashana Lillian. From there adishire pa online pano oko alechita pose na fala magauni atachita graduate in master's degree in human rights. Are you really, you studied the master's degree, Lillian? Lillian, master's degree in human resources. Pantu ine pano na kwata fe certification in human resources. I don't behave like you. We were kwata masters. I am challenging you, Lillian. Inga chachi ne wa liberengere master's degree there in for 4 years wa poka wa fitana understand if you say I'm challenging you to behave if you wa berengere. Yes, you know kwata first certification in human rights, but I don't disrespect people like Lillian. Actually, she should be reported to university yaine. She should be reported to that university where she graduated from, because she doesn't deserve to claim that she has a master's in human rights when she's violating those same rights, human rights she studied. Yakushtaure yasha human rights Lillian waberengere. Wali fiberenga fe wino wafi berenga for 4 years or washtirefye bakulemberefye. We know if chitiko tuma university to apa online kula wakushita ma degree wali pila fyo muntu iwe waya woki nafe wafala na chigaun. Because I am a certified human rights activist. You don't see me insulting people or violating people, but this woman called Lillian, she has a master's degree in human rights. She is #1 nukula salula bantu, but she has a master's degree in human rights. Wali iberenga for human rights ya ine Lillian, because inga wali iberenga human rights master's degree, you can behave better, my sister. Really, we need to call you out. Ikara panshi teka matako yobe panshi Lillian. You cannot be I have a master's degree in human rights. You are violating people. You are violating people's human rights day and night. Eh? Have some shame. Have some shame, Lillian. Allah. The sad part is why sungu. At least in a muntu uli kuzambia who is behaving like you. You are there kuba sungu, ukwaba civilization, but you are not behaving civilized. You are violating master's degree waso mene wali tuwali kumona na magauni wale yumfa. Wale yumfero wale chita graduate na master's degree in human rights, but you are there violating ama human rights wa berengere. Wali berengere chachi ni olo bako demberefi. Because the way you are behaving does not show that you are the quarter masters iwe. Eh? I have 3 daughters. Hello, out of these 3 daughters, 2 of them by the Kwatama masters. Hello, Umbi Mwaiche, one of my children who are Kwatama masters, she's not even 30. But demeanor, ila chinja master's degree ngawa pita pali master's degree, when you put in the time warifi soma akamwana kandiako she's less than 30, but kukamwana feka ngakalela anda so You can even tell her, she mastered it. Her behavior, her talking and reasoning, Number muntu over 40 years. Alikuwa tabana, teenage and young age. Okay, if you don't learn from even being a parent, you claim you went to do a master's degree, you still don't learn. You are a hooligan, you are violating the master degree was so many, you violate. I can say here in my own right, Lillian master's degree, because she is behaving contrary to what she studied. Yes. And she can take me wherever she wants. I'll produce all the violations she has been doing to support my case. Lillian, soma master's degree. Niwewe so many master's degree. Why are you violating people? Every day violating people's human rights. But we muntu waliberenga human rights. Walikwata mastered. Katwishe for abomfeshe pakupoka masters here. Because if we, as Zambians, we should be benefiting. Ngana tutemwache yawe na mumona. Abalawa kwata masters kulanda ndiwadide na balanda mwanti nawe. We are blessed. So what's the point of having a degree and people are not benefiting from that master's work? What is the point? Because me, I thought, I was even happy. I'm like, wow, if he didn't have a master's degree, at least if in Fiara Rondoroka, she has a huge following, she has that personality, she's going to use a master's degree for positive influence on social media as we head to these elections. But alas, master's degree, you are using your master's to violate people. You graduate in human rights masters to violate people. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. All I can say is, Lillian, if that master's degree I am a violations online. They can even fire you, Lillian. Inga alikwete nchito Lillian na master's degree in wakwata. The violations she's committing online, she will be fired. That's number one. Ero number two, inga Lillian ama violations oya pangire pa online yapa. Tetiwa mwingishe nchito. They cannot hire her anywhere in a human rights. In a human rights job, Mama Maria request to join. Lillian so apa yama violations yo achitira yama human rights. Take ingirepo nenchito yama human rights. Because in chito say they check your internet activity. They would check her internet activity and they cannot hire her because she's violating people. But Mama Blessing, Maria, I'm trying to see you, Shiremimona, to add you. Otherwise, we only know in any I didn't took her the other day, whatever she was saying about me, I didn't care. But I care that she's trying to take her confusion into PF. But Mama Maria, you can exit and come back, and then I'll add you. She let me want a request to join. Okay, add guest. Okay.
Nice to see. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright. I'm gonna shoot you. Then they go for you.
And then in an if you in a DDNE. My confusion with PF. PF have come a wrong way.
You got confused because alleged attack everyone who supports Makebi Zulu, and then all want to Utale support Brian Mondovile. She has a problem with them. Then is she a real Mondovile? Is he a real PF or is a UPND? Got that question because if George Mutonga is supporting Mondovile, if Siawan is supporting Mondovile, if Dialia is supporting Mondovile, Lillian is supporting Mondovile, and then whatever Lillian says, Tabale attack, Kuriama won't say. Got that question like to Zambians, we need to open our minds and see what's going on. Sometimes we don't need to talk. Sometimes when we go up on Facebook, we start following everybody. You can know where this deal is going. Bamundu to me, where I put him. We were running mate to our HH. I want to let go of Bamundu. Makesa were disappointed by last minute. Like given Luvinda, I remember the other day Jeje Banda said he said a lot of things about the president of PF.
Baluvinda.
And Baluvinda. So Lillian posted on her page and I told Lillian, he never insulted nobody. He never insulted ECL. She goes like, no, he did. I said, no. We are a message on we last support the free rights. Politics, you need to be clean in politics. You don't need to lie for people to follow you. Numbers they are going down because if you see our page, people they are not commenting the way they used to comment. More often in the 100 comments, chapter. Because people they see what she's doing, it's not right. You can't be attacking every person who wants your own to support to follow supporter. Why sound wambo kumukonga wambo kukensele kwa tukiachitire kuli wamwamba today. You don't do things like that. You don't do things like that. I'm a politics yako ya very dirty. I don't trust her anymore. I can't even hear what she says. Then she comes and starts attacking who's the chair. Chair she's got no time. How she comes and say whatever she wants to say, and she says the truth. What receipts? Umuntu ngasangwa no not what's a few grand what how in a didn't nampesha. Never once I defend them tamafanati. Aba lesa ponde won't support our mundo, then they won't feel say. Because to go with them, Chama Fekashi, HH to take it, then who support our mundo. In a part one fair, as me and Mr. HH is not my cup of tea, but when it comes, because we're not going to bring another group, we can such the fin Phumie, Chikamena West, because we never come West. Wakamana West. So he never given Luvinda to me. I know what he's doing. He's taking his time because he wants people to be exposed. So people they can call him names that let him confuse the enemy. But even people you think he maybe is standing, maybe he's not even going to stand. You understand me? So let him take his time to do what he's doing. Politics Bantu bambita twaisho tofu baba no bamomoleni ndidine natumuna behavior yabantu babona fubaleshita fyonze bambo kutontona nobody can shava 25 na ECL and things like that ina shamwepo to be close with ECL kwa dio yes kando imbi ya twa mfoto ali kalazi tulatamba. So in it to me given Luvinda to me is not wrong. Whatever he's doing, he knows what he's doing. Bantu bakalamba and then uyulilieni bamundubire baremu gweshama na aleba gwesha panshi because abantu abatampa no kuyigweramo and then if you want to atwe omuntu afuwa kusaimia na HH, let it make sense. Why should someone come and tell you to say HH needs to stand with Mundubire? Nishala tsalila umuntu te umuntu westa support nishala tsalila apo bantu bafiro kwatama no batampo kutontonkanya aba guys bare angala game ya shani because they are playing Zambians like so and then mola mwimina timundubire mundo mukaba disappointed mukalira ngofo mulelera na foot na ndande pali ba HH abapene na alanda they will cry the same. If they follow Mundubire they will cry because takwakabe kwa kuyano ba kwa fyo kwa takwete po choice. We mean a flappy HH no. Can I travel and a pepe fine, but instead of Shako Lillian Shena, Abakalamba politics, you need to respect. Na kwata mankozi yantinga nabika ngemwe ne makepi nalemba balesa page yanti bantu bakalamba shibasuka ndabachitagino because nisha tinalande finto for shilo kulanda tafuto kulamba na bantu bonse watuka aba given November last week yali batuka ndeno wale tukana ba mwamba the other day ali ufata ale tukana imwe the other time match today chair I could you please bonse fe na nalwa na ben. That's not right.
Echo nachila malandira nati kusheba Lillian nga bali berenga master's degree chachine. Why is she violating people's rights? Umuntu alikala ku London ali pa social media na chigauni na afwala nichita graduate mu master's degree in human rights. So ali berenga human rights degree ni ali kala paka desk ya pasa chachine nangu bamurembere pye aile show up. Because it doesn't make sense. If you graduated as a human rights activist, master's degree, it should show. But at volume there's somebody who's saying volume. Candy, is it my volume or Maria K? So anyway, Lillian tamwalete ama quarrels ya kuma socialites kulia. Because Lillian, before she came into politics, she's new. Ali tusanga for 4 years we are here. We are doing politics, mature politics, civilized politics. Some of us, we never stopped politics from 2020 up to today. Lillian Lillian was kulia kuma socialite bonse ali lakana bena bonse abena yo mapsi Vicky Malo antimiri nomba chamuleta nomba kulife ao ba Lillian mule kwata kuoda. Find your niche ba Lillian
na yeseo
kwate ni kuoda ba Lillian. You can't be fighting the whole world. That's why Ninja about PF Natilian ni content creator. So whoever is trending, kuya kupangira po content pakuti abantu bakita follow. So nomba kuya kuma socialites adi bapisha bonse. Abena mtale Mwanza mwezu kanji bala akababweshanya. You know, bonse adi bapangira po content. Ni content creator. So bonse adi bapangira po content. Yes. Content creator adi bapangira content muya kuma socialites.
But now we should end up with what books up with a fasania fame or like Weva Landapo.
Pakutushima.
People's time.
You know, she cannot destroy us.
If
Lillian, you are chepa sana. Lillian cannot destroy me. She cannot. One, the Mukaramba Pariena, that's number one. I am older than her.
Yes.
So, you know what? Seniority is seniority. You cannot even go there. You cannot put yourself at my level. I'm your senior in age and in many other things. Okay? People just need to know to stay in their lane. Now, ala isambirira. Because ama politics yala kuisha abantu nga wabilima. Filia ali lushire kumunali, umunali, she lost in Munali, she went. Abanakwe nga balusa kumunali. You go back to Munali, maybe this time abantu kuchiba kuvotela.
Yeah. I feel so quite change because that's the issue of want to success.
Yes.
Life your fire, I feel watching Komonto, so watching that so if you haven't talked about the Palafanga.
Lillian Kumunali walusa kulia. Redeem yourself so that now in future she's young. She has a whole career ahead of her. Lillian could have rebranded herself and repositioned for herself for Munali again. Maybe not 2026, maybe in 2031. but no mbeti aipisho mwine. But I want to comment if you're mulandire. One thing you said, Pari at Lillian Mutambo. I was talking to somebody today watching Jebati. This thing of all the heavy hitters, the UPND heavy hitters are supporting Mundubire is actually a plot to divide PF.
Exactly.
So now, Mundubire might not necessarily be a UPND project, but UPND have ganged up to split us so that if bali mu PF mulia twambye okumona ba mundu be kwati ni ba UPND kanshite ba UPND, they are just trying to split us. So the challenge now is on ba mundu bile. If ba mundu bile is not really a UPND project, he needs to denounce these people and say, I have nothing to do with these people. But he has never said that. So no mbepo tufikire fwe bantu kubati if you are mundu vile can't denounce Matomola. If you are mundu vile cannot denounce Tayari. If you are mundu vile cannot denounce Siawan. Or all the other praise singers awa never chita promote. Nishi ba mundu vile ni ba UPND project. And now this is a perfect opportunity right now where Lillian is insulting Ba Mwamba, who is an MCC member, Central Committee member of a PF, is a senior man. Ba Mwamba ntepe bakwata. If a senior was senior, Ba Mwamba, everybody bana knowledgeable. He's very relevant in this political in this election because he's anchoring that show where all the PF are going to talk. Imagine, bonse kutukana.
Because something I want to stand on. And then you got my supporters, and I'm supporter want to tell you right. In front of right now, we should have Phumie because we don't go now with the child. So if he's not going to take Lillian out and say Lillian, Kubumba Kwaso Shire Fire, Kubumba Kwanse and Shire Fire, Kubumba Kwaso Shire Fire, never let Kana Bonse, Amaka does young want to answer and things like that. As a father, he needs to tell them to say, Ine, Naka, and Shirikwa. But if he keeps quiet,
do you want to come on live?
Ine never can tell me, Shamibe, Pio, Finepal, one, want to not know, want to Nepal wants Ramundule. Ine, for me, I see him like he's a UPND.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's a safer language.
Okay,
yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, good night.
Moya. Okay. Mwandini. Yeah.
In a Palwanti, if you take what in the support of my KB or Shani, in a Palwanti, Kumamola Fenemuneka. Kafia na kamwe sofika
even never team Makebi, you know. But again, we come to the same thing to Lelanda T. Ababa Lilieni. Ngabadi berenga human rights, badi kwata masters mu human rights. Badi shibati. There is a freedom of affiliation. So why when abale tukana wonse oshire supporter maba mundubi?
When so guy? Mwenza wakati Makebi na kwata abantu abengi ile mfumo chimote kwati because ile na temo candidate. We am not going to force anyone to say, you know what, what's a temo in Makebi. It's up to you. When we left in a conscious, you know, nala pela vote on the mate upesa sunge chalo nina when we know that you
Kwamba feno kuchinja.
Feno mwalanda fepali ba chiteni ba Makebi olo she and Asanka enemy. Lillian, we don't have time to fight with you. We have time to find a solution. You have to pampando. Offer to therefore, not you. You can't. I cannot go on the HH number. Alanda for pali you my cabizum nava Mausampana Valubinda. Valubinda never chuliro kumaro JJ Ali attack from inside and out. That's not good. Mule ilanisha fifu mule chitata fifu bale. If I got to you, PF malkota konyo PF tatoa kwata confusion. PF taya kwata confusion. Ave nave sankujona PF na velale kechi umuntu wonse jima njatu sankujoina PF. Because I'm original PF taba kwate chongo.
Maria blessing, my sister. You know, I ask people very simple questions, and very simple questions they fail to answer them. Who is the PF acting president? Who is CEO appointed before he died?
Given Lurinda.
So, who is the party president given Lurinda? So, why don't you respect it?
Because the one respect elections because
exactly. It's a very simple question. It's a very simple question. It's a very simple question. Answer it. So why is it so difficult for you to respect women until Joseph Chalabwino? Okay, we have a problem.
Bajeje banda baisa. When they don't want to Honorable JJ Banda in the building. My son is here after a long time.
Honorable Banda is JJ Banda is here. You should answer this question because me, as a person who knows what is been going on and whatever, and for him to come and just attacking Balubinda like that. However, JJ Banda, Honorable, it's good you are here. Please, as an independent person who has been following you, who knows it, you may not even know who this person is and whatever. I follow you. Some of the things you may not even know what it's there and what is involved, but I know. JJ Banda, please guide the people that are telling you lies. Uti, Bagiven Lurinda was appointed. You even know you were talking to ECL before he died. Who did he appoint there? Bagiven Lurinda. So why is it so difficult for people to respect Bagiven Lurinda at this point? Yes, he has shown to say he wants to go and stand. But let's leave him like that. Let the people, when they go to either the convention or whichever way they're going to bring a person, choose a person. Believe you me, we just give him respect. Banda and Lillian Mutambo, you are Christians. What does the Bible say about respecting authority? The Bible is very clear. We should respect authority. Okay? But Banda, you know the issue very well in and out. There are things that I can never say, I'll never say, or do whatever. Pray very dangerous prayer for Balubinda to say, Baba Goneke go chair for 2 weeks. Honestly speaking, you are a Christian. And you speak to Balubinda. What was so difficult for you to actually call him and say, Onani Shua Baba Honorable, Onani, Verani, whatever. But you want to come and clear dirty linen in the public. Dear brother, no, that was wrong. I'm speaking to you as an independent. I will finish when I speak. My brother, you can come in on TikTok. I'm speaking as an independent who has followed events or a lot of events. Yeah. I'm going to give you a clue. I follow events. There are so many things that I can't come by this and this and this, my dear brother. For your own information, another thing I want to tell you, this person who's talking here, in Phumie, a lot of people in the diaspora, we were working with Lillian Mutambo. Not until we discovered she is a person right now, if I'm talking, she would have been recording me, and now the thing is, Lillian Mutambo, from the way you have been coming out, my brother, as an independent person who sees things how they go, you are in contact with Lillian and she will mislead you. And one day, whatever you discuss, be careful. I'm telling you this as an advice as a person. We worked with Lillian. She used to come here on this platform. But today, she's insulting Queen Phumie. They used to come to Bamwamba. Today, Bamwamba is insulted. So what makes you so different from the rest of these people who have been insulted by Lillian? My dear brother, that woman is toxic. The woman that you talk to, if you're not careful, she will bring you down. See, that's who she is. She wants to get information from you and come and use. If today Queen Phumie today, the way she is, if Queen Phumie was able to tell her even one thing about her, today she could have used that to destroy her.
And
as a person who has followed you, as a person who cares about you, as a Barbara, don't worry about that. As a person who is, following up events very well, I know events very well. My dear brother. The people who stood with you when you are going through a lot of things, today, if I can tell you, you've kind of abandoned them. And you've now started dancing with Lillian. She's gonna put you down. And when she puts you down, you understand. Blaze is an example of how you should talk to Blaze about Lillian. She'll tell you who Lillian is. We don't hate Lillian. We hate her character. She is a person, instead of building, just look at, so the Honorable JJ, you are happy that Lillian can insult Balubinda the way she's insulting Balubinda. Lillian can insult Bamwamba the way she's insulting Bamwamba, and you are okay with that. No, my dear brother. Lillian came into politics when the ECO died. Like Queen Phumie said, she jumped on the bad wagon. So now to make a name. No, my dear brother. There are people who stood with you.
I can forget if you talk a lot of things. Ask some questions so that I respond, and then you ask again, because I might be forgetting to respond to the things you are asking me because of maybe there are a lot at one time. At a go.
No, for me, I was just cautioning you. It's a caution. It's a caution of how I can tell from the way things have become. I know who Lillian is. You are so much in contact with Lillian, and she might even be telling you things here and there. And be careful. She will be recording you. And she's going to use that same information that you are telling her against you. That's who she is. Today she will tell you to say, there's a company now, they told me that I don't record people. But now to record. Those are some of the things that she'll tell you. So please, in an apapata, be careful. I know.
Anyway, let me respond about Balubinda. Let me now explain to you so that you can understand what Tonse is and the PF and where we are today. Why we have got this confusion, whereby every day people are losing hope. Why are we at this point? I'll tell you now. First, I'll tell you about the alliance. Alliance, ECL, you remember, on 3 weeks before that convention for Mao's, I was in China with Chavinga, and where the 3 MPs were sent to China. So when I came back, I went to see the former president, and then he just asked me. We talked about how I moved to China, then how I came back. Fast forward, he asked me to say, me, I'll be undressed. But now, when Mao Sampa is undressing me, which means I won't have any power to discipline even any MP, because those MPs now will be paying allegiance to who? To Mao Sampa. But I'm planning to come up with an alliance. And this alliance will give it a name, Uka, from to say you is someone who is sleeping, but now he has woken up. That's what Uka means. So he said that we'll come up with an alliance, which I need this other opposition now to dress me up again. But to this alliance, I'm not going to go with PF. I'm going to leave PF first alone. Because right now, when I bring PF again, which means it will be dead. So I'll leave PF to be run by those people. But me, I want first to organize the opposition, bring them together. Then when I bring them together, we invite PF into the alliance. That's how UKA was formed. And first he said, I can't be the chairman because when I'm the chairman, people attack me. And for sure, I gave it to the chairman to Raskota, who was supposed, after some time, after some months, they were supposed to hand over the chairmanship to him. When they didn't, they also started respecting, calling him Mr. Lungu, calling him Comrade Lungu, even young people. And it even extended in parliament, whereby some ministers who call to say, Mr. Lungu, hey Lungu, what, whereby us as children, it used to pain us a lot in parliament, whereby you're seeing people insulting your father. It's not good. Then he said, what am I going to do? Because look what is happening in Uka. He said, I've tried. When I want to move to visit any district or any place, I'm being blocked by the state. I don't know who to trust because these people, when I tell the people to say, organize an event for me, I want to attend there. For example, in Ndola, he was supposed to attend the church service. You saw he was blocked in Ndola. The whole church in the morning, it was surrounded by the police. He never attended that church. That's when he said, okay, let's go to the drawing board. What are we going to do? I'll cut everything from the party, PF, but let me first concentrate now. Even my movement, I think let me cut because the same people now are betraying me. That now he said that let me tour the country into all the provinces. We picked Eastern Province as a pilot project tour. So we went to Chipata. To Chipata there, he just carried me, Honorable Clementi, Peter Chanda, and Honorable Rusi Piri, the aspiring member of parliament for Chipata, the one who stood under independence in 2021. The four of us, we are the one who escorted ECL. And then we went well. No one blocked us. From Chipata, we went to Katete, Nsinda, Petauke, Minga, Nyimba, Wangwa. And people were just coming like this. The way they were coming, people just to see, just to hear, to say, he's there. They started crying to him, to say, we want you back. 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 That's when we reached Lusaka, he said, today I'm very happy. I didn't know to say, I thought everyone had lost respect for me. I didn't know to say people still love me. He was very happy that day. Why? It's because he left PF. Second, we went to Copper Belt. Copper Belt, we attended church. After church, more than 600 pastors and bishops. There's a hotel there. There's a lodge there opposite Rev Patrick Mwanawasa Stadium. We went there. The police came there. We managed them. Again, it was me, Clement, and Peter. The three of us. He had a meeting for 6 hours in the conference room. After that meeting, he was told to say, no, we want you back, but we don't want this. And one of the things which they had mentioned, it was Kadarism. But he said that we are bringing you back. Fast forward from there, you saw we went to Central Province, Kawe, where a lot of members now from PF, after those trips, the Eastern, Copper Belt, and Central Province, they started now attacking ECL to say, why is he leaving party members? Why is he moving with an independent? They started attacking him. They started attacking me. I was attacked. We went to, in Lusaka, their town, from Soweto to Kailo. A lot of people, they had to cross the shops. They said, we want you back, we want you back. Then in Central Province, again, after the cry from the party officials,
sorry, Madam Queen. I think we're going in a different direction. The question, I think, was about Luvinda respecting the authority.
Okay, now look, we're independent. She was asking to say about, she wanted to know why, who was left. That's why I was explaining to her so that she should do, I think it's Angela G, so that she should know where we are coming from. But if you want, I can cut off those, then we can...
Honorable Judge, I really appreciate that background. To be honest with you, I know all that information. I know. Yeah. But for me, the only question is if you are okay with Lillian insulting Barwinda the way she's insulting, because he is the one we know ECO left there to act as PF president. And also, you know very well to say, Emmanuel Mwamba is the spokesperson for Tonse. Lillian attacked her and she's been insulting her. If you're okay with that, and also you all that background that you are saying, I know about it. You worked with the ECO, you worked with the ECO. JJ Banda, who is Munduvide to you? Was he a genuine person to our ECL? And if he was a genuine person, today, the way he's behaving, are you okay with the things that he's doing? Those are the things we should be looking at here. Okay, my history, all know about it.
Honorable Banda. First of all, I greet you all on this platform.
Let me ask that.
No, Honorable Banda, I want to help you on that one. And I want to be very clear on that one, Honorable Banda. We all have information about the how acting president, and we all understand the position of Rubinda.
Yes, that's what I want to
before let me conclude in less than a minute. Before by ECO Tabarafwa, Balubinda na ECO na my elders were Patriot Front. They had created a circle of leaders about some supporter candidate who had repeated 200,000 before Tabarafwa.
Yes.
So Balubinda was not amongst the people that were supposed to contest for presidency.
Exactly.
So where the mistrust and why people they've lost respect to Balubinda is this.
Phumie, are we going to be allowed to speak?
Let me finish so fast. From that time, President Veswafo Edgar Chagwalungu, what has happened since? Balubinda turns is back again to ECO's agreement and start also contesting for presidency, of which he was supposed to be a kingmaker, according to the agreement in our ECO. That's why if you see properly, you go through the circles. But Rubinda didn't pay 200,000 before ECO Tabarafwa. So if you look at how PF is today and whatever's been happening in PF, I'll give you a simple example. Pastor Chanda, NCP president, he was in forefront supporting Bill 7. Today, Balubinda lands to that man back to say they bring him in Tonse. Tonse is not anchored by PF. It is anchored by ECO movement. That's the reason you people are misunderstanding this.
You are the one who has got wrong information, because what you are saying here is not true. Don't mislead people. Don't mislead people with wrong information.
Are we going to be allowed to speak?
Let me respond
these
to
people,
Angela.
tell them what I'm saying if it's true or not. Because these people are living in diaspora.
Are we going to be allowed to speak?
You understand?
Please.
I'm not yet done. I'm on the...
Go ahead, Babena. Emmanuel, you are tatu portion, you know, who portion, and we share na mubemba. My son, what's the matter, my son? Honorable JJ Banda, we haven't even greeted each other, Lelo. Mushena Mufurwa.
No. I'm not upset, but I'm upset even with Warwinda and the people who are going to support Warwinda.
But you haven't greeted us. You know, let us be civil. Let us calm down, relax, count 1 to 10, because this problem, it won't go away by itself. We have to solve it.
Phumie, can I chip in?
Let me talk.
Okay, just hold on. Babena is in a hurry. Babena, you can talk 2 minutes so that Emmanuel Batwari did it.
No, let me answer Angel. Angel G.
Okay.
Angel G. So let me answer. So
Phumie, can I say something? Please?
No, wait for JJ to talk. Because JJ stay But JJ, 2 minutes. Answer the question. Are you okay with the insult?
You're asking me about Lubinda. You have asked me about Ramundubira. So I need to finish.
No, we are just saying, are you okay with the insults?
Please. Young man, JJ, can you let others speak, please?
No, okay, but people, I'm going to drop you if you're going to be interjected. Nana Mr. Drop. I am the host here, so I'll be giving people the floor. Let's have order. So on the by JJ, 2 minutes. Answer by Angel G. If you want me, appreciate, please.
Thank you. So Angel G, we are here where we are today until first of all, Israel, when he died, he left Maluvinda as acting. And you remember very well, weeks before Israel died, there was that audio which Chair played on around, I think it was Zambian time, it was around 02, together with Waimi, all of you were following, about that audio respecting Israel. You remember about Kelvin Kaunda and the daughter to President Fred Membe, that audio. You remember very well. And that audio, after that audio, there was tension. But Israel said, I'm still insisting that given Rwinda will be the acting chairman. You remember very well after that audio. And he said that all of us, let's reconcile. Israel said those words. Then, fast forward, Israel died. And that position, I'm sure the same day when he was saying that Rwinda will be acting president, and then he appointed Mundubire as the parliamentary affairs, deputized by Phumie Kingdom Banda. So, fast forward, Israel died. When Israel died, all the leaders, they said, okay, call for convention. They agreed to say convention will come in November. And in November, Chavinga, within November, went to Kawa to put the injunction. Rwinda was in Livingstone, he said, whether you have put injunction or no injunction, we are going to go ahead with the convention. And the FDD under Phumie Banda said to say, if you want to have a place, we are going to offer our secretariat so that you can choose a leader. Then fast forward, 2 weeks before convention, Lillian went to court to have that judgment. His judgment at High Court, and that judgment, it was adjourned to December. In the evening, the same day, they did what? Kamba and the group, they went Kuliba given Rubinda after court. They went Kuliba given Rubinda to reconcile. But given Rubinda said from there, he said, okay, I've heard about the reconciliation which you want us to reconcile with Chakafuswa. I'm sure you remember. Then from there, Rubinda said, okay, I can't answer you, but let's go to the former vice president, Wainonge Winner. That's how everyone from Rubinda's place, they started off and they called other presidential candidate, Kuliba Inonge Winner. That's where they went. Kuliba Inonge Winner there, they discussed. After discussing, they postponed the conference to, they said, next month. You remember very well. But from there, even you, all of you who are saying that you love ECL, Mainonge Winner first never even visited ECL when he was sick. Mainonge Winner, the day ECL was insulted by UPND at Tech, Mainonge Winner was sent by HH.
Okay, by JJ, Tamre, 2 minutes is up. Your 2 minutes is up by JJ. Because there are a lot of people they want to talk. So you can wait and continue since you are not ready to answer the question.
No, I'm answering. Because I'm giving you all those.
We know all those things by JJ. The question is, are you okay with the insults?
Yes, to take the meeting. I'm coming to take the meeting. Inonge Winner, who accepted the appointment from HH, who went to Namibia, while ECO was insulted by the cadres there at DEC. ECO's gate was being grinded. Mama Inonge Winner never went there to sympathize with ECO. But after ECO died, are you sure, Queen Phumie, the person you trusted, the person who never even sympathized with you, and we can take your matters to go and discuss.
Madam President, I have a problem with Honorable JJ Banda's answers in that we are discussing the issue of Rwanda, not Yama event of Landapo. Because to be honest with you, Honorable JJ Banda, those events that we are talking about, once up on the platform, we've been following AMA events. We know all those things, but let's not focus on on so much on the history. We are looking at the issues as they are. Are you okay with the people insulting the leadership of PF? Meanwhile, they are supporting a candidate who is also a PF. Is he okay to be doing the things that he's doing parallel to this? Can you, example, Madam, next because and let's but Israel left a party. He didn't leave a movement. That movement that people are calling, trying to justify and all those things, my dear brother, that we're talking about, we know them. But let's answer the issues which are here. History and background. Each one of us will be taking 1 hour because even me, I've got events.
Okay,
how they were unfolded.
Let me answer you direct. Yeah, for me, Varubinda, for him to cause this confusion, whereby he doesn't care, he agreed with Israel to be a kingmaker. That's why he was left in that position, and he went at KBN to insult Israel. So for me, I think he deserves those things because he's a snake He is a snake and is a destroyer, is the causer for all the confusion which is going on now.
Brother. When did Barubinda go
And insult.
to insult? When did he
Look,
insult?
yes, let me answer you now. Innocent, ask Varuvinda to say, Varuvinda, you and Israel, you agreed to be kingmakers. Then when you agreed, Varuvinda answered IP to say, if Israel came back and me have come back, me if I've betrayed the people, even if all of us we betrayed the people. So do you think that is not an insult to Israel?
Oh, Monty. Yeah, Kosa. Yeah, Kosa.
You are just trying to buy your freedom.
Okay, but JJ has answered. But being the while, the floor is yours. Been a while, the floor is yours, but JJ never twaska. So all of us will have a chance to respond to JJ's answer. Being the while, the floor is yours. Been the while, tabaleta mleisa ba been the while. By independence, go ahead.
Madam, something, you are pronounced, white talk, or something like that.
Okay, that's Beneshani. Benawito. Benawito Pazed. Okay. Benawito, the floor is yours. Okay, if you're on the big screen, the floor is yours. Okay, Benawito Pazedi once, twice. Okay, to allow Funyapo, I think Bafurwa, but Independence 2.0, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Okay, wow, I don't even know where to start from. You know, first and foremost, I think you can tell that the tensions are very high in our country. Some of us we've been scared to come here on these platforms. Kutino Kurufiania. And the things that you regret. You know, I think when it comes to prayer, you know, prayer, that prayer that my friend JJ made was a scary prayer, you know, and in as much as we disagree with some of the things, yes, Varuvinda, could you do better? Yes, you could do better, you know, and if they had an agreement that they made with ECL that it shouldn't be on that list of becoming leader. But sometimes we have to remember that people do change their minds. Sometimes they would say,
I needed you. Okay, let me bring you up. Okay, let me bring you up.
Why have we changed your mind? So I think we need to allow people to change their minds. But then that doesn't mean that it's going to be a president. The decision will be made by people. We all have our choice. We all know the candidates that we want, but we should be able to do politics clean. And I'll tell you the truth. One thing you need the way people do their campaigns, and I'll repeat, the way people do their campaigns, they're just showing you exactly how they're going to rule the country when they get in power. So when you have a campaign of insults, a campaign of bullying, a campaign of hypocrisy, and stuff, you're going to have the same way and even worse when you get in power. You see what happened with UPND. They came in with so much propaganda, and they can't pivot from that position because that's how they came in power. So let's just be very, very careful as we champion our candidates, that we have to be careful that everything that we do on social media, people will see it and it stays there, and you're going to have an issue to explain. So for us, I think I can only advise people that be careful. Some of the things you were saying here, you know, where you insult Malubinda, and some of the things that you've seen, JJ, in terms of one of our friends, we can't mention a name here, some of us, because we don't want to make them popular. Some of the things they've written about people, it's wrong. You know, and this green on green attacks only benefits one side of the argument. And I'll repeat, if your campaign is not clean and it's
okay, so Babuela Benawito, Babuela, I guess we're gonna put him on the big screen. Go ahead, Benawito Pazet. But I don't know what happened to Independence 2.0. Are you there still?
I wanted to just say that point that we should be very careful that the way we campaign will clearly give people indication the type of government you're going to have. So when I'm going to campaign, insults and all sorts of things, the rule. You know, and it's there. You can see you see Trump, the way he campaigns, it even gets worse when he gets in power. And we've got a perfect example of UPND. Their campaign was full of lies and propaganda, and now they get in power. It's even worse. So let's be very careful as you campaign for our candidates, because we are watching, and it's being recorded there. So it's to be very difficult in the future to defend yourselves. Thank you. I'll submit here. Thank you.
Thank you, Independence 2.0. Benawito, you can go ahead.
Phumie, thanks for giving me this chance to speak. Unfortunately, this man who has spoken before me just took all the words out of my mouth. Unfortunately, whatever he has said is exactly what I was going to say. Let me get back a bit. We didn't need my young brother, JJ, speaking about all those things. We know all those things. We know what has happened. I'm not even in Zambia, right? I'm 5,000 miles away. But I read, I follow everything that happens on a daily basis. We didn't need all that. The question I'm asking is, what is the way forward? Phumie, you are in America, right?
Yes.
I'm in the UK. You know how leaders are chosen for parties. You do an internal selection, and whichever person people say this is who we want. And by the way, I've been flip-flopping. I was Labour, then became Tory, then Labour again, and I'm regretting that I voted for Sir Keir Starmer.